Hello, everybody. Welcome to Raven's Nest Entertainment. I am Paper Zombie, your host for this session. And today, we're jumping right back into it on this evening live street fight. We're getting right back into Kolin. And I know you got, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, wow, you missed it. You missed it. You should have just seen how they manhandled me. They just treated Kolin like she didn't belong. Man, I can't even use language. It was bad. It was bad. But
It seems to be getting chilly.
let's see. What outfit do we want? Usually Crow is my outfit person. Alright, we need to earn. I always say you need to earn a costume first. So we'll start off in the default. Unless somebody chooses something different. So, capital to everything. What did we learn from yesterday? Is that your first or last name, man? He's always so excited. Mr. Zangief, everybody. So, what did we learn yesterday? Well, pretty much, we learned that everybody is pretty smart on how Kolin plays. We've learned that she's got good neutral. She can control that neutral space like nobody's business. But see, people know that. People know that. But people also know that she's got tricks with her zoning, right? So how do you fuse the two of them together? How do you fuse being in close and then get at range? Because that is part of her zoning game. Okay, so that's what you have to do. So, back to what we were talking about. So essentially, what it is that everybody knows that Kolin is going to use this move here, this one here, which is that very long reaching kick to try and keep a person out. What they also know is that Kolin's recovery on that is ridiculous. She has a super long recovery. So it gives some characters who are fast enough, just enough time to be able to dash in on you and go into a combo. Now that's only for the characters who have a fast dash speed or a fast movement speed. They can get in on you and they can do that. But people know if they see that move come out, they're always waiting on you, doing this, waiting on you. So as soon as they see that come out, they know block, and by the time they dash in, they've got the advantage. That's also the same for this. Now, even though it's got that awesome range, I have to catch somebody with it. If I don't catch somebody with it, it's minus. So that means that they've got even more of an opportunity to get in on me and get in my face and do that. So what do we do? Since people, for the most part, because Kolin has been out for a while, what do we do? Or what can we do when people are aware of that? Well, remember, there's some characters that have been out longer than her, like Ryu. How do people play Ryu? How does Ryu fare if everybody knows him? Because you see so much of Ryu from the moment you're a rookie all the way while you're ranking up. You see a lot of Ryus. You see a lot of Kens. But how do you make it higher ranked when everybody knows your moves? Well, that's a prime example of this. And pretty much what you have to know is that people know. They're waiting on you to throw those heavy attacks out so they can take advantage of you. So they're seeing how smart you are. And sometimes you can catch, but always remember, this is just as safe, and that's a medium. And that medium is what you definitely want. So, we want to stick with what's safe. And then remember, one thing about Kolin, because she is a brawler, one thing we're going to have to apply to her, which I usually like to apply to the brawlers, patience. She's a character that you have to exercise patience and precision with. Like, if you don't want to be patient, this is not the type of character you would want to play. Because as you know, she's not fast, even with abilities like this. People can see that coming. See how telegraphed that is? People can see it coming. So what you want to do is you want to confuse people, surprise people with it. So you can mix it up so that they don't never know which one you're going to do. But if you get predictable and they know it's coming, then they're going to know how to counter with it. Like this one right here. When you spin out of the way, did you know that if somebody has a projectile, they can hit you? They throw it, pow, you just got hit in the brain. That's over with. But if you do this one, which is your medium, and that charges in, it puts you right back in their face. So all they have to do is just be doing their little light punch, and they've got you. But then your heavy kick forces you to jump. So how do you do that? Because that puts you at a disadvantage. Well, we got to mix all of that in. All of that is part of her zoning game. All part of the zoning. So, since we're a low enough rank, I think we can test casual. We can test some casual with her before we go into doing more ranked. And if casual is just garbage, then we'll go ahead and go into ranked. But that's what Colin's problem is going to be. And this is just what I noticed from yesterday. Just those long reaching attacks, that long recovery, people are taking advantage of that. And then even having that medium attack, like sometimes people are fast enough to be able to dash in and get you on that. So when we go in tonight, we're just going to be aware of all those things. So as for right now, why don't we practice some combos while we're waiting for some matches. Cammy, hi there, dear.
It seems to be getting chilly.
Let's turn that on. Let's not let it be automatic. And then we're going to get busy. All right, then. Let's apply our settings. All right, so what do we want to start working with here?
Can we dodge this?
So one thing,
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
have a little ice. All right, and we're going to be working with that projectile today. We're going to be figuring out where that fits in to our rotation. I think I've got a pretty good idea as to where. Uh-oh. Well, if it ain't Mr. Poison. Winter Sail.
Can't start the show without Star, right? It's so nice to meet.
Round one. Fight.
Can we dodge this? Air strain. Can we dodge this? Can we dodge?
Alright, what I should be doing is using that to zone. I cannot get slapped.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
Starting to get a little something here.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Round two. Fight.
And I keep doing that mess like it's safe. Oh crap, I did not want her to do that.
Can we dodge this? Nice try.
See, now he's trying to zone me. See, now he's trying to zone me out with that whip.
Final round. Fight.
So we just need patience.
Can we dodge this? Can we
Now, first of all, should not have been able to block that. I don't even know how he pulled that one off. Because I could swear he jumped in on me, but was somehow safe after that jump in and after that attack. No. Or maybe I'm incorrect.
Round one. Fight.
So, can we dodge these?
Did not mean to do that. So you just stay ready, huh, partner?
Nice try. Can we dodge these? Can we dodge these?
Could have swore I was holding back and block.
Didn't expect.
Round two. Fight.
Hi. Can we dodge these? Can we dodge these? Can we dodge these? Can we dodge these? No fault. Showtime! I got you.
Now this guy has never seen me be aggressive, but he's a pro at the play style, right? Super icebergs.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
Final round. Fight.
Can we dodge?
How did I miss my throw?
Showtime!
Love that perfect recovery, dude.
Take off!
I'll call shenanigans.
The future!
Nobody is that perfect.
You?
And you're a super bronze? And you want me to believe that a super bronze is that good with poison? To where your zoning was just perfect? I mean, your zoning was so perfect that I could swear you were a pro. Like, man, what are you doing way down here with the low ranking people? go, Shovelhead boy.
Can we dodge this?
So pretty much what we need to do when it comes to Kolin is how we have our projectiles here. Kind of one of the things that we do when we knock somebody down. First of all, let's get our dummy set up to have a normal recovery. So we want to use our projectile. As you can see how we need to use it. But like I said, it just seems like everybody is just too darn smart. Oh boy, this guy's connection seems absolutely like garbage. Yeah, this might be that time, but man, is it pulling resources. It normally does not pull resources like this. Doesn't matter though, because there's a winter sale.
It's so nice to meet you. And let's begin.
Round one. Fight.
All right, so immediately I'm gonna go to her zoning game. So now I'm gonna let her. Now let's fall back. And sometimes this is what part of being patient is all about. Now I know I held back.
Impatience doesn't help.
Round two. Fight.
Can we go? Over there. Over there.
Damn it. I'm so tired of this doing that. Wow. How did I not throw?
Can we dodge this?
Finding out where these fireballs go.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
Final round. Fight.
Seen that trick before, honey.
Over there. Can we dodge this? Can we?
sparkle on her.
This is your ultimate. I can see.
You win.
Starting to learn how to get this down. Come on now, it was all good when you thought you had me, man. Come on.
Round one. Fight.
Over there. No fault. No fault.
Kind of slipping there.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
I'm gonna have to turn her voice up.
Fight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Starting to get some skills.
You win.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's head to the menu. Alright, and let's do that thing where we check some replays. So in those two, let's go look at this poison one. Let's go take a look at this first, shall we?
Can't start the show without Star, right?
Alright, so what are we looking for in this?
It's so nice to meet.
Round one. Fight.
Hi.
Seeing since poison is a good zoner, like poison also has good control of your neutral.
Time for death.
So yeah, like Kolin's neutral is almost kind of no good against poison. you had to catch her slipping, and then you need to get out.
Nice try.
Get ready for action.
Let's see. And the thing is that Poison has to guess right. But what's interesting is that I noticed that when you throw that, it actually takes a moment before it materializes. So the person can see where it's going to materialize at. So that's one thing. But yeah. So that's what we learn when dealing with Poison. Throw that close one. Because for the most part, Poison is going to try and control that far range. And then it's going to try to control that mid-range. And his mid-range is better than Kolin's. See, you could even see that I was holding back. But for whatever reason, that was like, nope, doesn't matter. And I'm like, I didn't know that was a command grab. Double ice.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
So what I'm seeing is I think we can go on ahead and we can get out of that. I could have actually took that match. But as you can see, pretty much versus Poison, I don't have no business trying to be in neutral. I had no business trying to be in neutral, but I also need to be aware at range because he's going to try and zone me out. So that's what we learned about Poison. And we also learned that those projectiles, you could jump through them before they materialize. So let's keep all this in mind going forward. Okay, let's go exit this replay. And let's go ahead and check out. I don't even think we need to check out the next replay because then the next replay is about the same thing. It's about the same thing. It's just that we haven't looked at Falk yet, have we? We sure have not. Let's look at Miss Thing here, Miss Falk. So, first and foremost, what is Falk? What type of play style does she use? Well, Falk is a zoner. And I do believe, taking a look here, I have her as one of my pure zoners. You're going to see why, or pretty much you saw why. Like that low shot is ridiculous. Like that low shot can be used to keep a person in check. Now the bad news is that if a person is abusing that, then I can respond to it in the way that I did. All you have to do is just jump over it. You just jump over it. You jump over it, it misses completely. You don't even have to block it.
It's so nice.
And you're safe to do it because for the most part, Falk really can't do anything that puts her at advantage
Let's begin.
after that fireball.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see, first thing, control that zone.
Over there.
And then see that long staff strike? That's how she controls her neutral.
Over there.
But that hit is just like a heavy hitter. Leaves you at disadvantage. Now, she has no neutral. But she does have combos that can, but she does have a couple of frame traps. So her frame traps can make it seem like she's actually got neutral. But Falk, she ain't got no neutral. Like she's got one move she can use in neutral, and that's her crouching medium punch. You can use that in neutral. And that's like the only move of hers that you like don't need to time. And so you can see the different ways that she can zone. She can zone
Fight.
by firing. See, that's the far shot. But then if you notice, you also see that right there. That's another way she controls her zone. That hit right there. That hit has wicked range, as you can see, but leaves her at a disadvantage. So she's a lot like me. And then that's her like ultimate jump in attack. Like you see that, that's directly what she wants to do. Seeing, as you can see, that's the in close shot. You'll see it when she stands up. That shot, that's that shot. That's the one that only works in close range. But if she does it in close range, she could use it to do frame traps. And she could jack you up.
Kolin wins.
Like, that's what gives Fog the illusion that she has a neutral, is the fact that she can mess you up with those quick shots. And she'll catch you slipping. But that's for Falk. We take that, and so therefore, knowing that about Falk is how we're able to keep up with her. Now let's go do something about these voices.
Hadouken!
Okay. Because like the characters always sound like they're mumbling when they talk. And we'll turn that down. Alright, back to training. Alright, so that's what we need to keep in mind while we're doing this. So we need to keep that in mind when it comes to these projectiles.
It seems to be getting chilly.
Instant kill.
Alright. Let me go ahead and I need to... I'm gonna have to... Actually, no, looks like it's okay. No, I need to reset this. Do I? Yes, I do. Let me reset this. Alright, quick reset. And then we'll go right back into it. So far, I am having a good time. Like, playing Kolin, like... And it does require you to have that, like, you have to have that patience. But then, one thing about her is that I'm also learning is you can't flinch with her because of the range of her attacks. And because they leave her at such a disadvantage. Like, you have to commit, and sometimes it's a risk versus reward type of thing. You kind of have to put yourself at risk and hope that the reward pays off, and hope that you hit that person. All right, we're starting back up. Like, you have to hope that you hit, because if you don't hit, like, that's all. That's all she wrote, man. Alrighty, right. We're going back into training with our Kolin. But I have enjoyed learning her so far. Like, she's definitely involved. Like, she's a lot more, like, I feel like I have to have a lot more patience so far with her than I had to have with Cammy. And you know, she's just like with any other brawler. Anytime you're playing a brawler or a heavy hitting character, you tend to deal with a lot of waiting. You have to wait your turn through a lot of other people's attacks or a lot of other people's setups. That's why I said, if you don't like to be patient, or if you don't like having to think and spot and know when to spot your opportunities, like Kolin is not going to be the kind of character you would want to play. But when you're ready for something like that, like, so far I'm not disappointed. Like, I'm looking forward to getting better with her. Because when she gets on a roll, like, she could tear you up.
It seems to be getting chilly.
It seems that it is chilly. Miss Lucia.
You start in, I'll take you downtown.
Why, we going shopping?
Are you to be my guinea pig? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this?
Damn. Okay, so just be aware of that.
I do something
Okay, so wait a minute. Issues, we're having them. Yeah, she got those legs, boy. She's got them out there. If you'd like, you could pick a different outfit. And welcome to the stream, by the way.
Get ready for action.
Can you do
You get a whole lot of just ability out of that one move. Learning, 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 learning. Hello, Ryu. How are you?
It's so nice to meet you.
This is the path of my destiny. Round one. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Can
That's what he said. Hadouken! 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 Strike! Hadouken! Tail! Hadouken!
Ow.
Hadouken! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Hadouken! That's what he said. KO.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, right on.
Hadouken!
You able to get some?
Shoryuken!
See, now he's so good. This dude just knew the attack was coming.
Can I dodge this?
Let's get with him. That dude was so smooth. I don't know how he even guessed and parried that. I have no idea how he did that, but if he actually did that and pulled that off, then damn, man, my hat's off to you. That's so good. I want to see you do that again. Ooh, did you see his connection drop? Okay. But then again, it is from Mexico, so you know he just went and jacked it from one of the cartels. You better get that internet back, boy. You better give it back before they find you and whoop your ass. I already told you about that. I don't know why y'all think it's funny. Alright, so when we have a person who just jumps around like that, what do? See, he's just mashing. And just throwing projectiles where he thinks he could catch me at. He messed up right there. Ow, my leg. See, that's how we use that.
Can I dodge this?
Incorrect.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
Round 2. Fight. Hadouken! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Can I dodge this?
Damn. Catching with that sweep. Oh man, that's no problem.
You win.
I don't mind getting bashed in the brain like, 23 times. If it's for a good cause. It's going to help you out in the end. Alright, so what did we learn with that? Well, number one, that guy was new. So, pretty much, he was doing so much unsafe stuff that all we needed to do is just watch for when it was safe to get in and get him. It's like he wasn't really doing any strategy. Like his strategy was just be as unsafe and just hope a move stuck to the wall. So, but as we've learned, that play style can help you get some wins in the beginning. No. Restart battle. Pretty much trying to get this little combo together. But it keeps going into that.
Can I dodge this?
But then she want to go straight into that super. Yes. All right, Colin, let's see what we got, girl. Thank everybody for the matches, by the way. Oh, this is going to be great. Ooh, I can see that lag. But then again, it is rush hour. Rush hour. What's the first Kage we've seen? No, we've seen a Kage. We saw a Kage. All right, fast hitter. Fast hitter with zoner type moves like Akuma.
Now you gaze upon your dad.
It's so nice to meet you.
She's like, is this your dojo? Boo, you got a nice dojo. You have a nice dojo.
Your heart beats. I will stop it.
Hello? Hi. Hi. Are you there?
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
So, we need to start using that to my advantage.
Can we dodge this?
Ow! Stop it. Ow. Watch out for that crouching medium punch, the second one. Deadly. Huh. Shoo. In.
Can we dodge this?
Come on.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
I. Catching. Ha. Ha. Ow. Ow. Nope. He was like, you will not deny me, girl. Oh. Oh. Got him. Got him. Okay. He was using all that speed on me. He was like, he was using every last advantage he could. That move is so plus on block that I was an idiot for even trying to do anything. No, good and well, Kolin is too slow for that mess. Leafy Green 5XD.
Round one. Fight.
Can we dodge this?
Ha. Ah.
Can we dodge this?
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. I thought he was gonna do it. He did not do it.
You lose.
Round two. Fight.
Caught him.
Can I dodge this?
He's like, I'm gonna instant hell murder you. Come on. You could do it. Nice try. I knew he could do it. I almost let him hit me with it just to show it. But it traveled so short, it was like, big animation, horrible, horrible range. That was the instant hell murder. Trademark move. If I would have got hit by that, well, it would have looked really cool. And it would have did a whole lot of damage to me. So we kind of want to avoid that. We're starting to get the beat. And against that Kage, he really had us at advantage because he had the speed. I actually should go back and look at that. We'll actually go back and look at that match after this G match because I'm pretty sure G is going to... we already know what kind of party it is. We know what kind of party G is.
Round one. Fight.
Can I dodge this?
Did you like that?
Wow.
Did you like that?
Wow. You guys see this lag? Isn't it gorgeous? Wow. You're on stream doing this, man. Just so you know.
We are one.
He doesn't care.
Fight. Did you like it?
I can get with him, though.
Did you like that? Did you like it?
Let's not mess this up. And how we don't do that is by doing this.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel something.
Not my day.
You said 22 to go. Get him, man.
You must have miscalculated.
Get him. See, I knew you could PvP.
Final round.
Get him.
Fight. Did you like that? Did you like that? Did you like it?
Oh, wow. Man, she moves ultra fast with that. I wasn't ready for it. You said once every 10 to 15 invasions. It's all good, man. It's all right. I suck with Kolin right now. So far, I'm only winning one. Oh, damn. No. In that.
Round 1.
That's why you have a problem. Because you really have a one connection.
Can you dodge this? No fall.
Breaking down.
Not my day.
Not today.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
See? That's why you want to... How good I want to be able to be. So even when I have somebody who comes in who is got a bad connection, I'm able to at least be able to defend myself.
Pardon me. Please leave now.
Can you dodge this?
Yes, we are one.
All right, let's expose this guy. He just uses the same moves.
Fight.
Can you dodge this?
Did you like wonderful? No place to go. No place to go. It's over. But can you block struggle? Yes. And that. Punch it. Even strong.
We won't be playing him again. Y'all can see that.
You lose.
So Mr. Well, we already hit 2 losses anyway. Anyway, so Mr. Algoff, whatever your name was, man, if you're running around with a one connection, where the hell are you from? Where you have a one for a connection. You must be all the way out in that rural area. Out there playing with Mowgli and the wolves. So I did say I wanted to go ahead and look at that other match real fast. So we do got plenty of time for rounds tonight. All right, so. All right, skip that punk. All right, so. Why was it that Kage had such advantage? Well, that's kind of how his character is built. Kage, once he gets in, this dude has nasty frame traps. So his goal is to be able to get in on you. He's a lot like Cammy. He needs to get in on you to do maximum damage. But that's kind of where most of his damage is at. He needs to get in order to be able to do that damage. And trust me, he'll do it. He'll try to do it.
Fight.
See, as you can see, you got to watch out for that dragon punch, because that medium dragon punch is immune to certain things. And it was immune to that. Like, you'll see me go into a move, and you'll see how I went into that move here, and how I got beat out. Yeah. Even though that was stronger, that move became invincible to certain attacks at certain frames. So yeah. So as you can see, he's fast. He's got a hellaciously fast walk speed. And he's got fast recovery.
You lose. You must have
So you can tell he's built to get in.
Round 2. Fight.
And he's even got the fireballs to help back him up. But you just don't see this particular person throwing a whole lot of those fireballs. And so that kind of surprised me, especially for this guy to be in bronze. But I don't think that this person has learned quite yet how to throw Kage's fireballs. Like, you don't throw them like you would throw Ryu's fireballs. You kind of have to time them, and you have to have it. And he was really trying to do the instant hell murder right here. He's like, I'm gonna get him. So yeah, we all know how that turned out. He didn't get me. Turn that on. See, he finally activated it there. Eddie Price, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Kolin wins.
Welcome aboard. Colleen welcomes you. I welcome you. Just going over some replays at the moment. So yeah, so that's what we got to watch out for with Kage. So patience. Patience when dealing with him. And then this guy we already saw. We already saw what that looked like. So his connection dropped all the way down to a 1. That's why we said he's out there playing with Mowgli and the wolves. Like, really, dude? Like, my phone.
Get ready for action.
But like I said, let me be quiet. Because sometimes you got to work with what you have to work with. And if one is all you can afford, then baby, go for it. Just give me the option not to fight you. Don't sneak in. Just pretend like you have a 5. Talking about, yeah, I had a 5. Yeah, I had a 4. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That mess is a 1. No, as a matter of fact, it's a 0. But the connections don't even go down that far. All right, I'm in trouble right here.
Round 1. Fight.
I need to be extremely patient. I need to wait for him to mess up. Other than that, I am not getting in. Man, he was working that leg. And he knew he could do that to me too. He knew it was nothing I could do except take it. Tiger. Tiger. Oh, crap. I always forget about that. Ow. Ow. I got a little too overzealous. So let's fall back. See, I'm going to try some here. See, we can't add a little style. No. That puts you at disadvantage, dude. That is not safe. Ow. Knowing good and well, Sagat will tear me up in neutral if I'm not careful. Those long-reaching attacks. And he's got good neutral attacks, too. Ow. I was trying to dash in and throw him. That's what I get. I received the power of Tiger Knee to my cranium. As you wish.
This is your ultimate.
Ice him. Now that was hot. Kolin, honey. She was like, let me put some style on it for you. We have an audience now, sweetheart. We must do this right. I want to go against this Sagat again. I need training. I need training.
Round one.
And he's a solid enough Sagat. I need to get back. Ah. See? See how I said that move is like broadcasted? Now he's going to try and zone me. And zone me into that. Should have known better. His neutral is just a little bit hotter than mine.
Round two. Fight.
And I know that. Catch him slipping.
This is your ultimate test. I can see.
Icing. And she can't pressure. When she gets in close, she can pressure too.
Final round. Fight.
Got him. Starting to be able to catch people with this stuff now.
You win.
Man. And you can see he was on his stuff. Like, he was throwing a few random things out there, but it what looked like, and see, he's going to be good to look at. Let's go ahead and let's look at those replays real fast. Because we just, with that, let's see, who were we fighting before him? That, this dude was just throwing out random moves. He was just throwing out random moves, and due to his lag, he was literally like making combos happen just because he was lagging out. Now, he was just throwing out a bunch of random stuff that was not safe and normally doesn't combo together. This guy, on the other hand, this one knew exactly what he was doing. And sometimes knowing exactly what you're doing when it comes to how you control your range, because Sagat, as I said, is a zoner. He zones by using his projectiles, which are his fireballs, and his legs. And that's what gives him his good range, and then also what gives him his good neutral. However, he sucks up close, but he's got that awesome neutral. So that's why you saw me getting tore up in neutral. And he knew that. And he knew exactly which moves to throw out. Like that tiger knee. He knew that was going to get him in range to do that. There was nothing I could do against that. But you see how far his legs stretch and how even some of his punches while ducking, how far they stretch. Like, his range is ridiculous when it comes to his legs. But the bad news is that Sagat is slow. So due to the fact that he's slow, like, I actually am faster than him. And I knew that going in. So I knew that once I got the upper hand, my attacks would beat him. But like right here, he knew that if he kept doing that, he knew, and all you have to do is just stand there. But that's how well he controls neutral. That's one move. One more time. That's one move. That's medium kick, and he can control neutral that well. And you can see how fast he could recover from it. Fast enough to be able to trap me with it. And you see I had to move, jump when it was safe, mess that up. But you see I didn't try that again because I could see he was waiting on it. And why I tend to like to hit low is because 9 times out of 10, a person is not blocking low. But sometimes those low attacks miss because they're not in close enough. So Kolin is teaching me how to, believe it or not, use a character's standing attacks. And see, I want to get that style down. Like, I want to be able to do this. Like, someone throws a fireball at me, I'm just like, see how that catches people? Like, but because it's a forward down forward motion, when you go to do that fireball, like, it kind of makes the timing hard. And if you don't do exactly that, then you'll go into Parabellum, which is that move right there. And if you go into that instead, well then, you know, you don't want that. So as you can see, and he's doing everything he can to keep me out. And that's exactly what he's supposed to do. See how he caught me? And I did that to get in. Yes, it was. I shouldn't have done that, but I thought I could use it to get in. And yeah, that's why I caught a knee to my brain.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, and as you can see, he doesn't do a whole lot of jumping with Sagat. The only time you see him jump with Sagat is when it's absolutely safe for him to do so. And that's because Sagat has a slow jump. You can see it coming a mile away. So that's why he didn't, but he's got that range. So if he catches you while he's jumping, then he's got you. But while he's jumping, he's wide open. And see that tiger knee, he can catch you with that. Because that light knee is safe on block. See, now he knows that, see, he knew that he could jump, he was safe. And that's when I obliged him.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel safe.
But as you can see, this Sagat, he knew what he was doing, and that's what I'm talking about when I say you have to be patient and you have to wait to get in. Since she's a brawler, she needs to get in close, but that's how you would deal with a zoner. Especially one who's efficient at it as Sagat. Because as you can see, mess up once. He wants you to jump over those fireballs. Please jump into it so you can catch a tiger uppercut. So yeah, that's what you got to watch out for when you're dealing with somebody like Sagat. And he's got even better control than, like, say, Ken, Ryu, Akuma, Kage. Like, as you can see, he was able to control things a whole lot better. Why? Because his neutral game is beautiful. So yeah, that's somebody who zones and has a good neutral game. And as you can see, it was better than mine. That's why you didn't see me chilling in neutral talking about, hey, watch this. Get cracked in the head by Tiger Knee like 8 times.
I'm warming up.
All right, let us apply the settings. Okay, so okay, that's the one we want to get with. There we go. And that's what she looks like when she gets things frozen. So that's... and we want that. Now, it only lasts until she gets hit. But... and that's her V skill called Glacier Through. And as you notice, what it does is... if you notice, look at his stun meter. What is it not doing? It's not going down. So as long as he doesn't hit me, every attack that I do to him while he's in that state causes his stun meter to go up, but it never drops back down. So you can use that so you can see where that's going to go. And this is going to be difficult because we're dealing with Kolin, and we know what kind of power she's got. We know Kolin is one of our light hitters. And so we know she's got that very fast walk speed, good attack speed, and she's got the range. But we can see her range coming. So as long as we stay on top of that, we'll be good. All right, into the fray we go.
I'll show you the divide in our class. It's so nice to meet you.
Round one. Fight.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
Okay, wait a minute. I'm doing a little too good. Like, this is kind of frightening. Or maybe I just came in like on top of my game and it just surprised me. I was like, wait a minute.
You lose. You must have
Doing too good. How did I just do that?
Fight.
Can we dodge this?
Yeah, you don't want to do that, man. See, that's where we're going to start using that range at.
Can we dodge this?
That's what we want. Get that freeze state, boy.
You win.
Got a little laggy there. Do you now see that it cannot be you? Wow. Okay, yeah, I saw your connection fall. He was like, no, no, no. He saw my connection. Yeah, I saw. It's okay. It's all right. So, man, I happen to catch him.
Can we dodge this?
So when people aren't expecting it,
Can we dodge
this is good to catch people with. And just like I said, to use as a wake-up catcher. Because you're far enough away so that for the most part, like from here, a person, like they don't have the range. The only person who has the range to hit you at a distance of here when they first get up. Now you don't want to do that in a corner because it's going to put it too far away. So that's not for a corner. And one thing about Kolin is that some of her attacks are actually built, like if you notice a lot of her combos do not end in knockdowns. Like very few of them end in knockdowns. And that's because a lot of her playstyle is built on like pow, pow, pow. Wait, pow. You know, wait and then pow. Wait and then pow. And then pow. You know, it's like her playstyle is more. That's another way you could come in and fight on somebody. Uh-oh. It's Falk again. I think it's the same one too. She's got the candy cane outfit and everything. Let's see if she's gotten any better. I know we have. And see, he's so busy throwing fireballs, like it's ill-advised for me to even try. Okay. Oh, so you went and got that, huh?
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
Oh, good. Be ready for that.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Round two. Fight.
So I can't use any of the zoning techniques with him. Catch her slipping.
This is your ultimate feat. I feel so.
All right, I think we're good enough to leave casual.
You win.
I think we're good enough to leave casual. Well, let's try to mosey on off into ranked. I think we might be okay. All right. He wants to go again, so we will go again. One more time.
Round one. Fight.
So I'm just moving in and pretty much just waiting my turn.
Can we dodge this?
Just moving in, being patient, and wait my turn to attack.
Can we dodge this?
He put up a fight there. He ran that time down.
You must have missed up.
Round two.
He's heard it all before. Rifle sniper.
Sit through. Yep. Sit through. Sit through. Take that.
See, I knew he had advantage. Anytime you see her break out with that medium punch, that standing medium punch, Fog actually has advantage. Like, she has advantage. If you see her break out with that medium, block. But I was going to say that what Kolin has is she has a lot of combos that start, but don't seem to finish. If you notice, they always end in like a medium or a light parabellum. So it's almost like her stuff is meant to come in, do a little bit of damage, allow the person their turn, and then as soon as they try to take a turn, then she counters and takes a turn. So I was looking at that. But that's very dangerous to try and do, though. But it's something to keep in mind. Because if you guess wrong, that's not safe. It's not safe at all. Alright, so we're doing some ranked now. And let's get back into the training room. Actually, did I need to reset? Yeah. Yeah, let's reset. Because we're looking kind of rough right now. Let me see, am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. Do a quick reset here. And then we'll get right back into it. So yeah, starting to get into the rhythm with Kolin. Starting to get into the rhythm with her. Liking it. But as you can see, patience. And moving in only when you are absolutely sure that you have the advantage. Like, if you don't have the advantage, don't try to move in. Like, don't try it. Not unless, like I said, not unless you just absolutely know. Not unless you just absolutely know. Now, if you absolutely know you got it, go for it. But as we discussed earlier in this episode, people are banking on you to use your heavy attacks because of that recovery so that they could dash in and get a combo on you. People are banking on you to use that medium attack, that medium punch, all willy-nilly and yellow, you know, in order to get in, because they can also take advantage of that. Some characters are fast enough to, if they block that medium punch, they can get in. So you really kind of do have to change the system. So let's go and do some challenges so we can at least earn some money. It's going to be a while. Dan isn't out until February. So don't ask me how February of 2021 translates into winter 2020. I have no idea. Okay, play story mode. All right, character story.
The answer. There shouldn't only be one.
Play story mode. Clear. Uh-oh.
The power of absolute destruction. To kill. That is the only destiny of your fist.
No, you're wrong. That can't be the only answer.
It's not true. It's impossible. All right. So yeah, that's what's always going on in Ryu's head. That's him and his alter ego. The formerly evil Ryu Kage. Letting him know you don't have any power. That is the destiny of your fist. Alright, let's get back in it. And so it looks like V skill, you know, for right now, let's go with this one. Because V skill 2 got me in trouble last time I used it. Mess had me skating all across the arena all fast. I wasn't ready for that speed. Flew right in the homeboy's dragon punch. It was not cute. Ow! Ow!
Are you to be my guinea pig?
And it was too late to try and put the thing into reverse. So I just had to get hit. Okay. Yeah, like once we get into that solid state, we want to do nothing but heavy combos. I got you. All right, and that combo that I'm using in order to get on top of their forehead is I'm using either heavy kick or medium kick to jump in, and then I'm doing her target, one of her target combos, which is medium punch. That particular one is medium punch, heavy punch, and then directly into your V skill. So you actually chain them together. Pop, pop, pop. You chain them together just like you would do a Mortal Kombat combo. All right, so we can always expect shenanigans with Sakura.
Round one. Fight.
All right, sweetheart. What have you got for me? Hello? Finish her.
This is your ultimate thing. I feel so. You
Round two. Fight.
Reversal. Got that anti-air. Have your basic anti-air ready. Crouching heavy punch. So just in case things get sticky, you always got that. Unfortunately, crouching heavy punch I don't think converts into anything. So like once you do that, like, would you like some more, Sakura? More, Moryu?
Round one. Fight.
Moryu. She should be careful. Did you really think, girl? Nice, 21. You are getting the power. No Liebchen. No, actually, that's more fault who would say Liebchen. Girl. You act like I just won't keep doing it.
Can we dodge this?
What did I tell you? Now, see, that's how the counter is supposed to work. It's very good to use for jump-ins, especially when people just keep doing it. And if people honestly and truthfully believe that they can jump in and that they can counter that, you can't. You can't. You are now connecting to another world. This is the Twilight Zone. So yes, you can best believe if you're going to keep jumping in, yes indeed, I'm going to keep catching you. And how you do that is right as they're about to jump in and attack, you unleash yours. You can also do that with attacks that come in from upper and lower directions, but you have to be a lot quicker with those, and you have to know at what frame rate they're coming in at so that you can actually counter. Oh, look. Didn't we just see this guy? I think we just saw this guy. Yes, we did. Should have banned him. Oh, if you guys want to see somebody with a raggedy connection, like I said, I'm sorry I have to bag, but man, you're putting it out here.
And of the entire universe.
You're the one who walked out here with your skeleton showing.
Round one. Fight. What a one turn. No place to go. Pardon me. Please leave now.
Please don't mind this guy.
This is true power. And this is true power. What can you block this? Oh my.
See now, as you can see, like he's got no coordination. No coordination. Now, those are a bunch of just random moves that are not actual. No one wants to talk to you. Those are like actual moves that are not safe together. But you see how he's lagging it out to make it seem like it is safe, but it's not safe.
This is your ultimate threat. I can
Sacrifice. All right, and everybody knows that's your typical G robbery, but you just witnessed that in lag-tacular motion. So everybody that's playing right now, go ahead and add this guy to your blacklist. Deny him anything further. Agoff Twitler. Oh, how mysterious. You mysteriously went offline after that, huh? Why'd you go offline, man? No, stay. 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 It's too late anyway. Agolf Twiddler, everybody. Get on it. Back to action. Had the nerve to cheat and then log out. It's okay. Everybody knows what you're all about now. You won't be getting no more wins. All right, so bam, bam, bam. So that's what I mean. This is that heavy kick, light kick. Yep. That's heavy kick, and then you follow that heavy kick. Even though that heavy kick looks like it comes out like that recovery, you actually can chain that in there, and it's actually a frame trap. And see how it's 2 hits? 1, 2, 3, 6. So see, that is a legit combo, and that's one thing you always want to make sure of with our girl here. You always want to make sure you're hitting with those, and then you also want to make sure that you're hitting with knockdowns. Like when you see me do that kind of stuff, is only because, number one, that was the first thing available, and I could not transfer into a heavy hit. So I couldn't do that. Like whatever it was I was doing, I didn't have enough time to transfer. Because sometimes with your heavy punch, with your medium punch, like you don't have enough time to go into that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. It's okay though. So yeah, then my other target combo is light punch, medium punch, and heavy punch, all in sequence. Pow, pow, pow. And that's what you want to do. You just want to pop, pop, pop. And then remember, you can do parabellum either this way, which is down forward and heavy punch, or you can just mash heavy punch. The old way you used to do the 100 hand slap, or the lightning legs for Chun-Li. Only you would do that with kick. Pretty much that's what you want to do. Dot, dot, dot. And when you hit that medium punch, that heavy punch, you just want to hit it like 3 or 4 more extra times so that it'll register you doing that combo. Rather than you can do down forward if that feels more comfortable to you, but I notice the combo comes out more consistently when I just go ahead and just use the mash technique. All right, we're going to glacier through this guy, and then we're going to diamond dust him. Since, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes between invasions. Well, man, hopefully that'll pick up now. And this guy's connection is so good, he even got a couple of extra seconds to select his stuff. All right, Ryu. We know we're dealing with a zoner, and we know how he zones, so. We also have to watch out because Ryu's got a good medium kick and medium punch that let him dominate neutral. So, keep that in mind. I'm not going to have that guaranteed steamroll in neutral with him. If we ever get to the match, man, what kind of connection does he have if we even get to the match?
This is the path of my destiny.
It's so nice to meet.
It is so nice to meet you.
Round 1. Fight.
Can you dodge this?
I destroy.
What did we talk about? What did we talk about? See, now he wants to just throw projectiles, huh? Come on, man. And see, he was crossing us up. See, we couldn't use the counter in that. Actually, we could, but you just have to time it the right direction.
Round two. Fight. Strike. Hadouken. 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 Hadouken.
Can we dodge this?
See, as I said, sometimes you can't really transfer much off that medium punch.
Can we dodge this?
Now the fight's begun. Triangle. Strike. Triangle.
I was getting ready to jump on top of that head. Freeze.
You win.
See, and that's how you get them. Let them know. If they want to keep jumping in, let them know. Please believe you will continue to get countered. But you have some people that will decide that they are going to ice skate uphill, and nothing that you can do is going to stop them. Not tonight.
Fight.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
And I'm just doing that to kind of throw him off his game. Not like I need to do anything like that, but you always want to mix it up. See how he threw that fireball? He was ready. That's why I did the light one, so I made sure that I just went back and then I could go directly in the block.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
Round two. Fight.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
Grip that head. That was his first mistake. He should have got his spacing just a little bit further. See, and most people get that frost and they're like, what the hell is this doing? It's not doing any damage. No. No, it's not. Alrighty. Kolin. We're starting to get you, girl. Because last night, they was beating us down like our name was Susan. And my name is not Susan. You do not need to slap me around this alley. Or slap me around this virtual room. Okay. Knocked the blind out of Colin's hair. Outfit was all jacked up. She was walking around with one boot on. Sock hanging all off. pantyhose all jacked up. Like, By the end of last night, it was not a good time. We had to call 911. Like, we had to go to the hospital. It wasn't right. Even COVID patients was like, damn, girl. What, did you hit a train or did it hit you? Looks like it hit you. How did you survive that? Kolin, she couldn't even speak in words. She was just using sound effects. Just, What did she say? Quack. Okay. Somebody please sedate her. Give her some happy gas so she can feel good. See, I want to try that jump in, but that jump in just doesn't even look like I should mess with it. Thank you for inviting me to your dojo, man. Oh, and previous person, thank you for the fights. We'll do our thank you round at the end of the match. Okay, this guy doesn't know. See? Or else that'll come out. Icing.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel something.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. He was like, fireball, you dirty little nasty thing.
Can we dodge this?
Break you.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
Oh, he was ready for that, boy. Catch him.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel something.
You win.
And you had to go for that kind of stuff with her. Like, you have to go for your critical art, aka your super move, because you just don't have any more reliable ways to end that combo, to end certain combos. So if you have it, go for it. Oh, you from Mexico? Pogo Dojo? Oh man, you got your own dojo too? Cartels must like you. That's how you got your stuff. Ow, my leg.
Can we dodge this?
She was like, how did I miss that?
Can we dodge this?
See, or if you know that you're going to be able to end, and kill, then go for that. But only if you know it's gonna do for that. But other than that, be ready to block. Unfortunately, I know the timing of that move. Ha! And all he has to do is hit me once because that is not safe.
That was a very difficult fight. Final round. Fight.
Can we dodge this?
Now, how did you get hit by that, but recovered in enough time to be able to throw me?
Can we dodge this? Sorry. Take this.
Ow. That was stupid. Got him. Now, I should have supered him. When I had him down, I should have supered him. But instead, I went for the wrong EX. I'd meant to go for another EX, and instead I went for the one that threw the 2 icebergs. You do not need to fight any longer. Besides, there is no need for the Setsui no Hado in our world. She's like, where we're going, we don't need no Setsui no Hado, man. Alright, Kolin, look at you, girl. You're getting good. But we need to get opportunities to break out that combo, because this is the bread and butter. But I'm getting the patience down. Freeze. Okay, so I can do that. Huh. We're going to keep that in mind for our next match. You can go from crouching medium punch into a heavy parabellum. I thought you could. All right, uh-oh. Looks like we're closing in on that 8 o'clock hour. Uh-oh. Seth. We know all about Seth, and Seth is bad news. Seth is bad news for us right now. We don't want Seth. Decon. So why don't we want Seth? Because Seth, with that light hitting technique,
It's so nice.
he also has very good neutral from the air and from the ground.
My name is Seth.
So this is going to be a uphill struggle for us. So see what I mean by like ultimate controller
Can we dodge this?
Useless.
Can we dodge this?
Get lost.
Whoa. But remember, as a light hitter, He's also got that quick speed. Catch him slipping. Yeah, my name is. And I got boobies. He wasn't ready for the throw. Sometimes nothing says yes like a throw.
You win.
Now, how did I get with him? How was I able to stay on top of that Seth? Because he was doing everything right. It's just that I was expecting everything that he could do. I stay out of his range. I stay out of his range.
Round one. Fight.
See, staying out and waiting my turn. And that's how I'm staying on top of him.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
Round two.
See, he's doing everything he's supposed to be doing right.
How stupid! No parents! Get lost! Submerge! Die, mad cradle! Kneel! Kneel! Die! Get lost! Kneel!
Catch him.
Useless! Get lost!
He's so hurt.
Yeah, we'll look at those replays real fast because all that was happening so fast. It was like, how the no, dude, you're not talking. Explain this to us. Because as I said, yes, Seth is a problem match for her, and that's just because, like I said, Seth is faster than Kolin by leaps and bounds. So first, let's go ahead and turn that off. So, with Seth being faster than her by leaps and bounds, I gotta keep that in mind. Because like I said, we already know she's slower than everybody. Or I should say not slower than everybody, but we all know she's slow. So we know that Seth is gonna have advantage, and he actually has really good advantage because a lot of his attack data, like his frame data, is ridiculous. Like, let me see if I've got any of Seth's frame data, just so I can break down to you how strong this punk is. Like, let's put it this way. Like, he's actually, you know what? It looks like he's about regular. It looks like he's about regular, but he's got close in attacks, such as, now you see that flip? A lot of people want to know, how the hell do you get around that? Well, that's how you get around it. Bait it. Anticipate it and wait for it. If he's doing it that high up in the air, he's going to miss you if you go up under it. But what about the one that they do that's closer to the ground? Block.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
And see that move? This one with the million punches. Like, that's what helps him cover neutral. That slide. See, and as you can see, I just waited for my turn because I knew And then that medium punch and that heavy punch, they let him dominate neutral. And then his wake ups, let him catch me like that. And then his heavy kick, which was that cartwheel that you saw, that backwards cartwheel, that's like the ultimate jump in catcher. That's the ultimate jump in catcher, and it does lead into a big nasty combo, especially if he's got his V trigger all set up. Like, you don't want that. So see how he was coming in? And see, when I knew I was safe, and see, he was right on me. He knew I wasn't safe on that. And see, if you notice, that's when I kind of quit using the ice, was because I noticed he was realizing, like right about here, when I went for it, he was right there with that crouching medium punch. So that meant he was expecting it. Now, when I did it that time, I was further away. See, I knew he wasn't going to get with me on that one. But as you can see, that's how you get with Seth. All you need to do is just stay, like with Kolin while we're playing her. That's how you do it. Watch your ranges. Know that he dominates up close, and he dominates mid and neutral. Does he have good reach? Does he have good range? He's got good range in his spin kick, which you got to see that in the other match when he did his little spin kick for us. So he's got good range. So I'll show you that match real fast, and then we'll get back to action. But you'll see him break that kick out. And when he breaks that kick out, that's his other range in neutral that he has access to. Then you didn't even see him with his V skill 2. His V skill 2 gives him the ability to charge at a really fast speed across the screen. So that is what he uses to close space. Because if you notice, he doesn't really have much in the way to close space. And as a light hitting character, what light hitting characters need to do in order to maximize, they need to be in close, and they need to do combos so that they are doing their max damage. Like you can see, Seth, like unless he's doing a combo, like he doesn't hit hard. Compared to Kolin, he hits like, you know, insert favorite derogatory word here.
You must have miscalculated.
Round 2. Fight.
And see, he was jumping there. See, he was going to try and catch me. Yeah, like when you see that move come out, like don't panic. The whole objective is it's supposed to try and catch you while you're jumping. It can catch you while you're low to the ground, but usually you can see that setup when it's coming. See how you can dominate like that? And you see how he was able to get with me with just a couple of combos? Like he had me right there. He almost had me. That was almost it.
Kolin wins.
So yeah, so that's how you stay on top of Seth. But when it comes to him doing that low one, now the reason why, I don't know if this guy knew how to do it, and I mean to look at his profile, unless this guy just didn't know how to do it, trying to do the low attack, because you can do that kick flip, but you can do it lower to the ground, and it's built to catch people who are low to the ground or who are actually walking across the ground. The reason why, no, we're not doing mirror match. Try that again.
It seems to be getting chilly.
Much better. Goodness, I lost my thought.
How about a double dose of poison?
Fong says, how about some of these? Some of this poison.
Are you to be my guinea pig?
All right, let's get back to it. But anyway, now I remember where I was at. The reason why you're not going to see a Seth trying to do that attack, because pretty much the attack comes out fast. It would literally be like a jumping attack. The reason why he's not going to do that is because he knows I can counter it. And I'm just waiting on him to do that move. Please do it so I can counter you. Because it's considered a jump in. So you try that, bam, I'm going to counter you. Seeing this move is good. Like, if you want to stay good. Like, it is good. Like, if you can set it up, but like I said, people know that about Kolin. So they're waiting on you to start. As soon as they start seeing that, like you've seen what happens. So yeah.
Can we dodge this?
Now we're just waiting on matches. So yeah. Those are looking like some good combos. And then of course we got and that's how you can mess people up. Just come spinning out. Pow, 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 pow. Take them down. All right. Uh-oh. Akuma. gotta stay on top of him.
You lose. You must
Round two. Fight. Set me up.
Nope.
I'll show you.
Can we dodge this?
Got him. I'll show you.
End him.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel something.
You win.
Now he was doing okay as an Akuma, getting kind of laggy there. Now he was doing okay. Ah, we got the titles, Ice Cold Beauty. All right, come on, Sproticus. He was like, I want no parts of you, man. Get that out of here. All right, then. We'll take it back to training. He was doing okay as an Akuma. It's just that I was expecting all of his moves. And when you're Miss Thing here and you're expecting a person's moves, she's got all the counters for everything. All right. And I was actually able to and because this moves so fast, like a person would be tempted to move faster, but all you just have to remember is just that it's a jump. See? She's a nasty thing. Okay, so with that one, it's supposed to be okay. Man, that's kind of hard to catch. Like, you're supposed to end that by being able to jump in the air and then and then you grab them. All right, as we come up on these last matches of the evening, Ibuki. All right, and what do we know about Ibuki? Ibuki is one of them there light hitting characters. So we automatically know what to expect from her.
I'll finish this in no time.
It's so nice to meet.
Round one. Fight.
Okay.
Can we dodge this?
Okay, so this one likes to throw. And I actually could have caught her in the air, but for whatever reason that didn't work.
You should train harder.
Should I, sweetheart?
Round two.
Okay.
Fight.
I promise to train harder.
Can you dodge this?
Was blocking.
Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this?
Crouching medium punch.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
Final round. Fight.
Can you dodge this?
Not what I quite meant. Got her. I knew she was gonna try and mash. Ah, right on. Hope she's doing well. All right, Mr. Teswat, let's go.
Round one. Fight.
See, now I can't be scared, because remember, I have a better neutral than she does.
Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this?
Got him.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
Nice.
Round
Omaha Steaks, that sounds good.
fight.
She said no.
Dodge this.
She's like, got that knee. That'll catch you slipping, homie. Ice him.
You win.
Some people just have supers that are just built to do that kind of stuff. Love it. Alrighty. So what did we learn? Okay. Tards. Oh. Nice. Save some of that for Christmas. I know you're probably like, shoot, that's going on right now.
Time for battle.
All right. Trying to think, did we really need to look at anything from that last battle? I don't really think we needed to, because pretty much I was pretty straightforward while we did that. Who are we fighting for this one? E Honda. All right. Now, E Honda is definitely in your grappler brawler group. So, pretty much what I want to watch for is his sumo missile, because that's going to be my bread and butter. I'm going to want that big time. But I need to be careful, because when he's in close, that 100 hand slap can tear me up. Nice. That sounds good.
Round one. Fight. The sky! The sky!
Can we dodge this?
Yeah, you don't want to do that. We'll just end that right there. Chip damage.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Round two. Fight.
Sometimes we got to go for that chip damage. Ooh. Don't be gripping me like that, man.
Can we dodge this?
One hit.
No fault! Keep up! No fault! Now freeze! No fault!
Now I tricked him into that one. He doesn't like me. I tricked him into that one. He had to block, and so all I needed to do was just follow him for the whole trail of that, and then right at the end, grab him and throw him. Now, if you can plan that right, you can get that to come out like that. Wow, that's a whole lot of money. This guy's like, this dude is a smurf. No, I'm not. As a matter of fact, I'm just on a real good win streak. And I'm still shocked at how.
Can we dodge these?
Jumbo punch. Catch him. He almost had me right there, man.
I have no one to blame but myself.
He almost had me.
Let's end this.
Crap. He was expecting that. Catch him. Because that should have caught him.
You win.
Go on, girl, it's your win streak. Looking good. So we'll go ahead and we'll check out E Hondas. Wow, dude. Like, that's going to kill me. Like, it's going to throw me all the way up into silver. And then all of this is going to get balanced out. Let it all get balanced out in the wash tomorrow. Like, I'm probably going to take some L's tomorrow because I'm probably going to be up against all the bots that like to hang, all the bots and cheaters that like to hang out in silver and stuff. This might have been like my last only honest run. But it's okay because you know what? We're learning. We learned a lot more today with Falk. Falk. Why do I keep wanting to call her Falk? Goodness. In any case, what we want to look at is this. Because E Honda, the reason why E Honda is a difficult match for a Kolin is because he's going to play a lot the same way that she is. In that he's going to wait his turn. And then he's going to move in and try and attack. I knew that going into this. But of course, he knew what to expect from me going into this. So how do we best each other? Well, number one, I know that the only ranged attack he has is that sumo missile. And I know that the only version of it that's safe is the light version. So when we played, when it was safe, when I thought it was safe, I moved in. And as you can see, I was actually doing something that you don't see me do. Well, you see me do it because it's almost necessary with her. Jumping in. Now, why was I jumping in? Because she's actually got a very good jump in her heavy kick. In that her heavy kick will actually... His anti-air, her heavy kick will counter it as a jump in. But only if it's done at the right time. But you see how once he's in close, how he can just pin me with those sumo missiles and that 100-hand slap. And then, like all heavy hitters, he's got an armored attack. That's his command grab. And I had to take him with that chip damage right there. That's the only way I was going to win.
I have no one to blame but myself.
But yeah, he has a command grab and it looks like that. That's the EX version of it. It used to be very powerful, but like now in this game, like you need to be in close to use it, and then you gotta hope nobody is expecting it. But you see how his hit range, pretty much E Honda doesn't have much in mid, but he's good up close, and that 100-hand slap does advance. So it can advance into mid, which gives him the illusion that he has one. And since that sumo missile, that light sumo missile is safe on block, like that, it gives him the illusion that he's got a mid or that he's got a neutral game, but he doesn't. And see, that's his jumping stopper, that hand thing that you saw. That's also his blocker for somebody who's trying to charge in. And see, that's where I had to be smart and take him, because he was waiting on me. He was waiting on everything that I had available, but he wasn't ready for that one. So I had to outsmart him because he would have had me. So yeah, that's what we watch out for with E Honda now. What you did not see that guy doing, which I applaud him for, because he was a good E Honda player. I might have made that look easy, but you know you've known the thought process through this whole thing. So so I made that look easy, but that E Honda actually knew what he was doing. He also was not abusing one of E Honda's moves, which is his I'll call it the sumo. It's not the sumo headbutt, but pretty much the sumo flying sumo something. But pretty much the way that it goes out, that's the move that goes out and then comes down where he lands on his butt and lands on you. You didn't see that guy abusing that move, because believe it or not, that move is actually not safe on block, and it's used to catch people who you think are going to jump in. But if that person doesn't jump in, you're wide open, and it doesn't have good range. So this guy knew what he was doing. So let's go ahead. Penguin dive. Yep, the penguin dive. So let me go ahead and thank everybody. Sludgehammer, Test Watt, Spartacus, Decon, The Polga, iRod909, Agolf Twitter, which a jacked up connection, man. Moriu, Samael, yeah, Samael12890, and that was it for today. That was it for today. So thank you all very much for those matches today. Good learning experience. Some of you were pretty darn steady, and some of you were pretty darn scary, especially that E Honda. I really had to sit there and just wait my turn. If I hadn't have been patient, you could see that dude would have just got me. He would have beat me down. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here for tonight. We will be back tomorrow unless someone else is going to be streaming or unless something else comes up. Be back tomorrow with more Kolin, working with her, and just seeing how far it is that we can get, seeing how many different opponents different opponents we can fight, and just working with these combos so that we just learn Kolin to her pinnacle. Because as you can see, when you learn her to her pinnacle, like, she's powerful, very powerful, but we still got a road ahead of us. So let's go ahead and end that here. Crow, thank you very much for coming on through. And Eddie Price, thank you very much, both of you in the chat. And thanks everybody else who came through and watched this. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, and I hope you are enjoying the new character. Not a lot of people play Kolin, so hopefully this is helping you all out. And if you guys want to see combos or you have questions or anything like that, please let me know in the comments below. So on that note, if you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button. If you really like what you saw, hit that bell and subscribe to us so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload something. All right, you guys, have a good night. I'm Paper Zombie, and we'll catch you next time by the evening night for the street fight. Have a good night. See ya.